Yeah, exactly. Something like that. And I was like, I looked at him. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, thanks, dude. My first like snap ever, and I got a false start. But I've come a long ways from that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
thank God for that.
What's going to be your lasting memory, I guess?
Obviously, I mean, ones I can think of right off top are, you know, on the field it would be Rose Bowl, Michigan games, all the games. But the thing I'm going to miss the most is the locker room. You know, with these guys after practice, before practice, just goofing around, having a good time with the guys. You know, just that's something you're not going to get back ever because it's gone after that. You move on. But that's probably the most lasting memory I'll have. Is just the things that get said in there, the stupid things we do in there. It's just awesome. Just it's like we're brothers goofing around with each other.
And when did you get put on scholarship?
Beginning of my third year here, of my redshirt sophomore year.
When D'Antonio told you that, what was that moment like, and did you ever think you'd be in that position?
Well, I was hoping one day I would be, but I got called up to his office, and I was positive I was in trouble. I thought for sure I did something wrong, but I was nervous, and I got in there, and he told me he was going to give me a scholarship, and it was probably the happiest day of my life. Called my mom right after, called Travis right after, told him, it was just, it was the greatest day of my life to be able to say I earned a scholarship for Michigan State University, and then now being able to play for Michigan State, like I said, exceeded my expectations here. We're just trying to stay focused. We got a lot to play for. If we, I don't know what we're ranked right now, 9, 10, and if we win out and stay in there, we're going to a big bowl game. You know what I mean? And that's or a former BCS. I don't know what they call it now, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, and that's something Michigan State hasn't done back to back. I don't know since when or ever. So that's huge for this program if we do that. So we're not. I mean, yeah, Ohio State game really hurt, and it was tough to do that, but. Okay, that happened. Next thing, what can we play for now? And that's what we're driving for. So we really need to win this game and then the next game too.
So Connor, 5 years ago this time you were in a state title run with Lowell. Now you're here. What's this past 5 years been like for
you? Amazing. I mean, the friendships I've gained from here, the people I've met, the people I've played against, I mean, I blocked against Shalik Calhoun even. Or, I don't know, who was it, Shazier for Ohio State, you know what I mean? These people who made it in the NFL and things like that, it's just something that will never be taken away from me. I was able to play against these people, and, or even Devin Gardner from Inkster, who I played against in the state finals, to be able to play against him for the last 2 years, be able to beat him again and again. It's awesome, and it's something that will live with me forever, and it's just amazing.
Now, the recruitment at that point when you were 5 years ago going for that state title, where was Michigan State in that picture then, or did that not come about yet?
That was my senior year, so I knew at that point that I was going to be going to Michigan State as a walk-on. I thought about going to other schools, Division II and stuff, but I knew that this was where my heart was and this is where home would be for me. So I said, screw the money, I'm going to come as a walk-on and see what happens. And obviously, it's paid. Even if I never got on scholarship, it would have been worth it. I wouldn't trade that for the world.
I guess when you made that decision, did you ever expect that you would end up being starting on the offensive line here?
I mean, that was the dream. That's what I wanted, But it was just every day. It was like I want to do this, so work my tail off. Just keep working. And I was lucky enough to, last year play a decent amount, and then this year be able to start. So it's really been a dream come true.
So if you had one memory left from your career here, what would it be?
One memory
maybe above all else.
If I had
if you had to name one thing.
The Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
That's something that is so special, not only to me, but the seniors above me, the guys below me. That's something that will live with you. I mean, it's the 100th Rose Bowl. It's the last BCS, Pac-12 versus Big Ten, ever. And that's amazing that I was a part of that. So, if anything, if I had to lose every other memory, the week of the Rose Bowl, with my buddies and with my teammates and coaches that week, I'll take that over everything.
What are the emotions like then this week heading into your final home game?
I try not to think about it. because it is my last game in there, and that's I've been there 5 seasons now, so it's tough, and I'm gonna try not to think about it before the game, but after the game I'll be like, all right, that was it, and it's gonna be pretty emotional. It is emotional now. I'm just trying to not think about it as much,
Do you have a favorite play in your career that you remember that I guess is your favorite? That you were a part of?
Yeah, I'd say it wasn't even like I did anything that special. It was just last year, Dan France went down with an injury against Western Michigan, and I went in for a 2-minute drive, and it was a power, and I pulled on the power, and we scored a touchdown on it, and that was, I'm not saying it was because of me, but we scored I was in for a touchdown. That's a lasting memory.
You can say it's because of you. It's okay.
No,
Yeah.
Because of me. We watched the tail. I did terrible. But it's the first touchdown I was ever in for Michigan State, so that one really.
Are you going to be doing anything special before the game? Are you going to, tour Spartan Stadium one last time, or take anything in, or your family going to be here, or what?
I'm going to do that. My parents will be on the field with me, and I'm going to bring. I think we are allowed to bring a parent to dinner with us, so that'll be cool. But I'm just gonna focus on the game. I got a game to play. You know what I mean? So I have to focus on that. And after the game, I'll worry about taking a tour and stuff, and things like that, and taking a lap around the field or something like that, because I got to beat Rutgers first before anything else happens.
You told me this summer that you and Travis like to pretend that you're all-stars in tennis. If the NFL doesn't work out, are you guys going to try for doubles or anything?
We haven't actually played in a while. We haven't played all season, obviously, or much this summer. But doubles, I don't think we've ever played doubles together. We just play against each other all the time. But no, actually, we moved on to cornhole for a while because it's less impact on our knees, easier for us because we're too big. So we moved on to that. But yeah, that'd be fun if we did that. But I don't know.
Well, good luck.